The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It's
a seam wide open. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds a man on the left. He's into the open down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Clark wants to throw. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Parker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kennesaw State right back to work. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On the move, it's Bennett. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's loose on the right. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. 10. Touchdown, Bears! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Williams will pass. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against third down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on second down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw them. I can't give up any yards after the catch, and they don't right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Joyner. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Got his man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Williams looking for a man. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Now improvising. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that...
He's loose. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Williams will pass. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Fourth down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. The option look. He'll pitch it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, there's are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Got a man. It's Rodgers. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Right, just big tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Dumps it to the back. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Williams looking for a man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse. Going over the top. Makes the grab on the big throw. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The gift to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Williams will pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Tempo and overdrive.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The Portland throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Bear offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Quick release by the QB. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here and this drive takes on a different complexion. Punts it out of the air. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. In the middle, it's Bryson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams looking for a man. A little screen to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball. Looking for a huge play. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams will pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. He'll do it himself. Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep...
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Great job by the back on the option.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over UConn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Buys a little time with his feet. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Makes the grab. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful. But
throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in.
He wants to take the top off. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they take a knee on fourth down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a